Now for repressing. So basically the way we repress stuff, we break it up as much as we can, nice and fine, a few little chunks, not a big deal. Then we take isopropyl alcohol. I buy this stuff in bulk from like a pro supply store, and we just use little plastic pipettes to dispense the product. There's no real like right or wrong amount of isopropyl alcohol to use. You just sort of mix it up until it's kind of like wet sand, and I like to use 100% isopropyl when I'm repressing things, especially when it's a new product, because there's not likely to be any germs in there. So, you know, it's break it up with a clean tool and then repress it. So that's the sort of consistency we're looking for, like not too wet, not too dry, but it will all stick together when you bunch it together. And then we just chuck it in the pan and press it. After I've smoothed it out and done all that jazz, try and like work it up to the edges as much as you can. It'll make it press better and easier. Take a tissue or a paper towel, or you can even use like a face cloth, clean, dry face cloth, if you haven't got tissue or paper towel. And you want something that is about the same size as the pan. So I purchased these. They're like made for standard size blush and powder pans. Often I just use like, you know, a jar of skincare cream or something like that. Anything that is about the same size as the pan, and you simply press it. So for highlighters, you can use quite a bit of pressure to pack these in. I just got Kat to give it a really good squeeze, because you don't want to pick up too much product with your brush after you repress it, and you've got to base like the pressure that you use on the type of product that you're pressing. So if it's pressed powder, you might want to use less pressure because you want to pick up more product with a brush. Yeah, so just go with your gut. And there we have it after it's pressed. Pretty much as good as new. Not quite as perfect and pretty, but you know, it's still good. It's still good. There we go. When it comes to dry time, for something like this big, I would probably wait 48 hours at least. If it's like half a pan or you've only got a tiny bit of product in there, 24 hours, and it should be good to go.